What's up? I'm about to go see Black Panther, but first I'm gonna go to Mitch's place. Super excited. When I come back, expect an awesome review. Alright, let's do it. Mitch, you excited for Black Panther?
I am.
Our showing is at 10:15. What time is it now?
7:20.
7:20. So we gonna play some Fortnite. Let's do it. Fortnite is updating, so we're playing Dragon Ball Fighters instead. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. We just got out of Black Panther. First impressions, go.
Top 3 at the very least of all Marvel movies. MCU, top 3.
I have to sleep on it a little more to really collect my thoughts to describe it in more detail, but it was amazing. For me personally, I don't think it tops Civil War. I think Civil War is still my favorite of Phase 3, but this is number 2.
I think for me it rivaled Civil War.
That I can see that. But I think it was a lot better. I love the Spider-Man movie, but I think it was better than the Spider-Man movie.
I agree.
And I know a lot of people love Thor Ragnarok, but I thought it was way better than Thor Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, 10 out of
like
it blows out of the water.
Leagues above Thor Ragnarok. It's definitely number 2 in the Phase 3 for me. So Infinity War can't come soon enough. Any last words?
Watch Black Panther.
Watch Black Panther in theaters now. So Mitch, what did you make here?
I got a little frame for my comic book. Sort of looks like a Batman, but it looks like Black Panther too, I think, a little bit.
Channel link in the description of Mitchell's World. That's Mitch's channel. So, gotcha. And you get to see how he made this this dope Black Panther frame. Alright, so here's my full Black Panther review. As you know, I'm a huge Marvel Universe nut. I love the Marvel Universe. I've loved pretty much every single MCU movie to date. Even the bad MCU movies are really good. I mean, the worst in my opinion is Thor: The Dark World, and that's still a really watchable movie. So with Black Panther, I was really looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to the exploration of Wakanda and bringing that brand new world into the Marvel Universe, because in the comics, Wakanda is a very cool place. You know, it's the most technologically advanced society in the world. And I love Black Panther stories. I love the Black Panther stories. I love the whole mythos of the Black Panther. I think it's very cool. I think he's one of the most creative characters in the Silver Age of comics. And this movie was flat out fantastic. It was great. To me, it's the second best movie in Phase 3. I do not think it passed Civil War. Still, after thinking about it, I do not think it passed Civil War. Civil War is still number 1 in Phase 3 for me. When reflecting on this film, I don't really think about the action. You know, the action is great and it's there, but what I really remember is the small character moments. The character moments like Eric Killmonger seeing his father. You know, that got me emotional. You know, it was a good scene, and it brought a lot of depth to the villain, which we'll get to the villain more in a second. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther is very kingly, he's very royal, and I like that. I like how the film balanced action and politics with a superhero film, you know, and I liked it a lot. I liked the message it had about not everyone being perfect, and that in order to be a ruler of a country, or in order to be a king or a monarch or a president or whatever, you know, you have to make some tough choices. You have to sometimes consider the benefit of the country over yourself and your own well-being, or sometimes even the well-being of others you love. It's crazy. And I love the blending of this African retro style futurism. I think it's called Afrofuturism. I love that. I've always loved it in the Black Panther comics. The Black Panther comics have depicted it as more of like your typical Blade Runner-esque style, lots of machines, lots of chrome, kind of advanced technological civilization. But the movie plays it as very colorful, and I loved the environment. I thought every character had such charisma and such a different personality. I thought a lot of these supporting characters were very strong, and I loved it. It's a very standalone film. Of course, there are all callbacks like Claw, who appeared in Age of Ultron and stuff like that. But it's a very standalone film, and I think that's what Marvel really needs to focus on, especially with Infinity War coming up. You know, Phase 3 has been almost overwhelming, but that's not a bad thing. I say keep the superhero films coming as someone who's loved superhero films. I don't believe in superhero fatigue. Maybe that's because I've been a fan of superheroes ever since I was a kid, so it's impossible for me to feel fatigue because it's pretty much been my whole life. But I think this film really brought something new to the table in terms of stuff we haven't seen before, technology we haven't seen in the MCU. In the comic books, T'Challa, Black Panther, was one of the smartest, and I think he's number 3. No, he's number 4. He's number 4 smartest character in Marvel Comics. I think it goes Reed Richards, Tony Stark, Hank Pym, and then T'Challa, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. I'll have to fact check on that. Fantastic movie, but it's not a perfect movie. I like to separate my politics and my movies. People viewing the movie as this like monumental thing, that's fine, but you have to leave room for criticism. You can't make criticism a crime. You can't make criticizing a movie a crime. You can't basically go out and hunt down people who didn't like the movie. Now, I love the movie, but it does have some flaws. One of the flaws, I believe, is Claw. I never thought Claw was a very interesting character in the comic books. I mean, I thought he was kind of cool, but sort of goofy. I liked his powers a lot. But I was really looking forward to seeing him in the film, and I wish he was in it more. He's kind of reduced as like he's reduced to more of just like a typical archetype villain. You know, it's a bit much. Sometimes the dialogue he's given is a bit overacty. I love Andy Serkis, and it doesn't get to the point where it's like annoying to me, but it's just I wish they kind of made his character a little less one-dimensional. Now, that being said, I want to bring something up about another flaw I had with the film, and I understand that I'm in the minority on this one. I am in the minority of this one. I was not the biggest fan of Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger. I liked Eric Killmonger's character. I believed his motivations. I may not have agreed with his motivations, but I believed them. They were real. You understood what he was doing, what he wanted. You understood where he came from. So his motivations made a lot of sense. He wasn't just a villain to be there, kind of like Claw was. However, some of Michael B. Jordan's dialogue delivery was very weird, in my opinion. I found it very, I don't know, like I know he was raised in America, but it almost seemed like Michael B. Jordan, because he has not really played a villain before, he was almost overplaying it, like he was trying to be the villain, like he was trying to be this badass, like, yeah, I'm awesome. Hey, what's up? Come on, man. Like, I don't know. I loved the character, but I think some of just the way he acted was very weird to me, like almost like he was trying too hard. And maybe that was the point. Maybe the point was he was this very hurt person, and that he was trying to overdo it with his mannerisms and his body, like he was trying to overcompensate for how much of a broken person he is. So I can acknowledge that, but I don't know if that's what they were going for, because the movie didn't portray it that way. The movie portrayed him as this very cold-hearted guy who, even when the more emotional stuff happens to him, he's still very cold about it. I'm trying to avoid spoilers here, but man, it was a great movie. I can get more in depth with it. I don't know if I want this channel to be a full-blown movie review channel, so I'm not going to go too in depth with it. I'm not going to get into spoilers. I could go into a lot more depth with it, but just go see the movie. I give it a 8.5/9 out of 10. Go see it. And yeah, I think that's going to end this video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time. I'll see you guys in the next one, I think is what I was going to say. All right, see you guys later. Peace.